The biggest problem for coaches when creating content seems to be that they don't know where to start. They feel like they have to reinvent the wheel or that they've nothing new to say. Everything in the coaching space has been said before. They talk about other coaches like James Smith, Phil Graham, Joe Wicks, and they say things like, I don't want to copy them, or they've already spoke about this before, or I'm not as smart, clever and handsome as those people. Plus, I don't have any fancy equipment. I've no fancy lights, fancy camera or microphone. In this short video, I'm going to help you overcome that and to just get started in creating content for your audience, for your clients and for you. Have you ever heard of Ryan Trahan? At the minute, he's doing a challenge where he's trying to get across America with 1 penny to give it to Mr. Beast. Why am I talking about Ryan Trahan when he's not a coach? For this challenge, most of it is filmed on an iPhone. He's got a wee mic attached to the iPhone, which probably costs about $5 or £5 over here. Every day pretty much starts the same. Just as you as a coach probably have a morning routine, he films his morning routine just like I'm filming mine. He talks about the same things, ways of making money, walking dogs, selling water, all the same things he's doing every single day. Plus he pretty much eats the same thing every single day. Chicken, rice, broccoli. Remember those days? What he does that keeps people coming back to his videos is he injects his personality into everything. He makes things slightly fun and slightly quirky because that's who he is. He's not trying to be the next anybody. He's just trying to be an authentic version of himself. And that's what I would advise you to do as a coach. Rather than trying to be the next Alex Hormozi or the next Leila Hormozi, try to be yourself. Try to be the most authentic version of you. Because after all, when the clients come to you, that's who they're going to get. They're not going to get that hyped up, excitable person if that's not who you are. The person that you are on the floor teaching your clients, that is who wants to be on camera, not some copied version of somebody else. I know Ryan is not in the coaching space, but he has millions, if not billions of views. So if he can do it without niching down and without having a targeted audience, imagine what you can do when you know exactly who you're speaking to and what you're speaking about. In my vast experience working with coaches, the number one reason I've noticed that people don't put out content is not that they don't have the equipment, but it's fear. Fear of looking bad, fear of rejection, fear of messing up. The way to overcome this is by just starting. Start talking about things you know inside and out. Your training program, your favorite exercises, the client wins that you've got already, and how you would create a calorie deficit or how you would create a bigger chest or a bigger booty or whatever it is. Add your personality, your teaching into the videos, and it will make it so much easier for you to maintain it and to create every week, if not every day. The conversations that you have with your clients on a daily basis will also make amazing content. If your client is struggling with this, then your potential client is probably struggling as well. So the more information you get out there, the more you teach about what you can do and how you can help them solve their problem, the more reach you're going to get and the more comfortable you will become on the camera. Imagine if somebody came to you and they wanted to build their chest and they said to you, I want to get a bigger chest. Then you suggest they should do bench press. And they come back with, no, actually a couple of years ago I did bench pressing and it didn't work. It just wasn't for me. Would you suggest that they pick something else, that they try something else? Or would you say to them the benefits of bench pressing, the fact that it's the fastest way to grow your chest, and they probably tried it but didn't try it consistently, and if you do something consistently you're going to get better at it, you're going to get the results that you actually want? I imagine it would be that one. You would tell people the reasons that they should do bench pressing and how it's going to improve their physique and get them the result that they want in the end. Because they're consistent, they're practicing and they're putting in effort. So take this back to you on camera. One of the reasons that you're not comfortable, you're not good at it, is because you've never practiced. It is uncomfortable to do this at the start. It feels weird, it's awkward. The more you do it, the easier it becomes, just like whenever you learn how to deadlift. All the little intricate bits of deadlifting, you think, what's the point in this? And the more you do it, the more you develop it, the more you realize it's important to do. Moving forward, if you take these 5 simple steps, you will become really comfortable on camera. In fact, you might even like it. Remember, you got into coaching to help people. And I imagine you believe your coaching is really good and will really help anyone that joins you. But you cannot help anyone if you are your industry's biggest secret. Now for the 5 steps. Step 1, start. The easiest way to start is start talking about things you know about, and even use stories on Instagram if that's going to help. Because in 24 hours, they disappear. So even if you hated it, it's only going to be there for 24 hours. Step 2, use what you have at the minute. If you have a phone, then use it. Turn the music down, hold it close, or wear headphones that the mic is closer to your mouth. Or buy yourself a wee lapel mic that plugs into your phone. They're not that expensive, and people will forgive you for bad visual but not bad audio. Step 3, keep talking about things you know and love. And remember, people do not learn once. It takes repetition. Think about the amount of times you taught the same exercise to the same people and they still didn't get it. So sometimes you'll feel like you're repeating yourself, but remember, it's not for you. The video is not for you. It is for your clients and potential clients. Number 4, never delete. First of all the algorithm stuff happens and it actually drops you down, but we're not worried about that. We never delete because we want to track our progress, just like when you're gymming. Just like in the gym, you will track your numbers and you'll see a year ago I was here and now I'm here. That's amazing. If you weren't tracking, it's not as easy to have the mini wins, and it's really hard to look back on your successes. Leaving the videos up and never deleting them means you can look back at how far you've come along on your journey. You'll see your improvement, which will help you to improve and keep going in the future. Step 5, just rinse and repeat. Do this every single day. The more you do it, the better you will get at it. Just like when you're looking after your physical and mental health, you do something every day to improve. Do the same when it comes to creating your content. Finally, enjoy the journey. Everyone you look up to, everyone you've ever looked up to, had to start somewhere, and this is where you're going to start right now. Think back to the amount of times you've heard clients say, I don't like the gym, I'm afraid of it. You didn't go, yeah, I suppose if you're afraid, just move along, it's not for you. You talk them into it, you coax them into it, you give them the information, the techniques, the motivation to actually go into the gym because you understand and know the benefits that they're going to get from that. Think about that for you and your content journey. You can have fear, but don't let the fear have you. Feel free to tag me in your videos so I can follow along and see your journey of improvement as you implement the 5 steps. If you want more hints and tips like this, or you've any ideas of content you would like me to make to help you along in this journey, then please reach out to me, and then please subscribe, hit the bell, all the good stuff, so that you never miss another video. Until the next time, have a super awesome day, whatever you get up to, and I will speak to you again soon.